By the way, Jamie rocking some fantastically cool
Stylish.
cyber shades there.
Stylish.
Great look.
Jamie's styling.
I think more people should dress up in Netrunner tournaments. Just play the part.
I agree. Yeah, you know, I mean, if you're going to be a hacker, be a hacker. You know what I mean?
Now, here's the thing. I don't know if Jamie got those glasses sanctioned. We've got to see whether or not they have some Iron Man heads-up VR display in there, hacking the net, running the Twitch stream.
He can actually see through Norman's eyes?
That's right.
That's funny.
All right, so here we go. Palana coming in with install. And, right off the bat, 419 saying, hey, expose, please.
Yeah, I mean.
And Jamie says, fine. It's Kakugo.
I like that.
419 Super Solid says the first time Corp installs a card each turn, you get to choose. And if you say, I want to expose it, the Corp then decides whether or not they want to pay a credit.
Yep.
If they do, it's not exposed. If they don't, you get to see it for free, and that is such a powerful ability.
And what I do think is interesting, though, is that, you know, not just pointing it out there for those of you that may not understand, you know, the nuance of what happened. Jamie purposely installed an R&D first because he wanted to make sure that Michael did not have the option to see the ISO on HQ and respond accordingly.
Yep.
So I think, you know, little things like that, you know, when you look at like competitive play, those things matter. And I'm happy that he made that, you know, he made that choice.
Very skillful. We have, of course, also the credit kiting into Security Nexus turn 1.
That was fast.
Out of Michael. So good.
That was fast.
And now this exceptionally solid threat of Security Nexus.
It's so good.
Any turn to say, I'm coming in.
It's so good. I'm telling you right now that Michael, you made it. We got there.
Yeah, turn 1 Nexus, never a bad thing.
We got there.
That being said, Nexus struggles a bit when the credit differential between the runner and the Corp is vast.
That's
and
true.
Right now, we're looking at 15 credits for Jamie. They are well ahead of Michael's single 1 credit. And Jamie says, you know what? It's time to slam jam and score an agenda.
Wow. That was he's pulling out quickly.
So Biotic Labor.
Is he scoring the Chronos right now?
And it looks like the only thing scoreable in hand is maybe Chronos.
Yeah, I don't see him being able to score anything else. Did he want to?
I'm not totally sure what happened. It may be. Is that a shipment from 10 in hand?
Wait. Oh.
Yep. I see. All right, there it is. So
okay,
Biotic with a shipment from 10 in, allowing him to score a 4 advancement agenda. Of course, Nisei Mark II, so
very good.
Shipment from
very
10
good.
is a really fascinating card, fast advanced tool, Forge and Techie, very powerful. And in combination with Biotic Labor, to get a Nisei Mark II, forget about it.
That's great, right?
So good.
So now I think, you know, this really helped Jamie get set up for, for obviously for future turns. I mean, he's got the ability just to say no.
Yep.
This run is done.
I think in the entire history of the game, we have really seen that Nisei is one of the best cards in the game.
Yeah.
It's exceptionally powerful, exceptionally flexible, and can really help you chain agendas into each other or stop huge threats.
And you mentioned earlier, the credit differential. Michael's looking like he's coming up. He's got the flowing economy from the daily cast. I think soon, we're going to start to see as Jamie continuously gets more and more pressured. Oh, here we go. Got the pressure on.
That's right. So
now, did Jamie install NGO?
I believe that was a Rashida Jaheen, if I'm not mistaken, behind a Kakugo, which is going to give Jamie a really big, nice burst of credits and cards.
Yeah.
Very solid.
And I really feel like if you're Michael here, you gotta put on the pressure. So
it looks like they were just running that back a little bit. Jamie may have sped past Michael's trigger of his 419 ability. Totally fine. They're just going to check that out. See the Kakugo, no big deal. And Michael heads to HQ.
HQ, yeah, you've got to. He knows. With Jamie sitting at, 9 credits or so? Oh, wow, what is this? Oh no.
Anansi is coming out. This is so brutal. One of the best cards in this matchup. Anansi is an 8-res, big sentry that does a huge amount of net damage, right? Not only does it do the 1 net damage at the bottom, you get to check the top 5 cards, you get to arrange them in any order.
It is so brutal.
And then 3 net damage unless the runner broke all subs. And unfortunately, Security Nexus does not help with that. So this is going to be a consistent 3 net task. Oh, and a film critic going in the bin.
Which means Jamie now knows that he doesn't really employ strike. But, I mean, in this matchup, it's less significant, I think. A little less.
Right. But that gives Michael 1 less tool to really contest with Jamie's threats.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. Finds a snare on R&D with
That's
0 credits.
That's the best time.
There you go.
It's the best time to hit it.
That's all right. Oh, this is great, too. Michael finding the Rashido with a single credit. Okay.
That was good.
So in all of the exchange of everything that went down, both players now at parity.
Yeah.
Just 0 credits and chilling.
Welcome to Netrunner.
There you go.
I think you know, that definitely worked out for Michael, right?
Yep.
Nice, right? He's getting more and more info. He knows that he can build his board. He can breathe a bit easy.
And I think this is where 419 wants to be at, where the corp is on low credits, and they really cannot afford to spend that 1 credit to prevent the expose. So Michael can just sit back, watch Jamie's board evolve, and really pick and choose what runs Michael really wants to make.
Yeah, and it's interesting to me right now how quickly, you know, Jamie's now crediting back up. I mean, he's basically spent the last 2 turns. Wow. He spent the last 2 turns going, you know, credit. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Jamie just is about to draw a second IPO. That is insane, considering he's so close to that, you know, to the credit threshold.
So much value, so much money. Both players just back and forth.
Okay. And Michael says, you know what's good? More Link is good.
More Link is good. Maxwell James also proving to be an exceptionally powerful card in ways that maybe people didn't expect, because it allows you, once you've made that successful run on HQ, to go to a remote, insta-de-res a piece of remote ice. Super brutal, super powerful. And, of course, like you said, providing the link.
I mean, you know, similar to, you know, to Jamie's runner deck, you know, Michael's deck is going to take a little bit of setup. And now the main difference here, though, is I think that, you know, Jamie's deck is obviously better suited to kind of, you know, just say no, because then you say counter. And then on top of that, I mean, Jamie's sitting on a ton of economy just right now in his hand. He's got a ton of economy already. He's sitting at 15 credits, I believe.
So importantly, I think Jamie actually used the Nisei token
on
that big run on HQ.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
And now Michael
wow.
Oh, gosh.
Another one.
Yep.
DJ Khaled.
Another one.
Another one.
That is the shipment from 10 in to score the best agenda in the game, in my book, Brain Trust.
Oh. It's clearly the best 3-2.
It makes you so much money. Look at that. Easy score there. And this is the real tension, right, between these 2 players is Michael has the capacity to get in most servers. But there are so many threats that he may choose not to.
Right.
But if he doesn't run, then Jamie says, cool, I'll just fast advance all my agendas.
Right, yeah.
I don't need to worry about you running.
And I really do like that. I think that, you know, for Jamie, having that fast advance as an option here is he can afford to take a few risks where he can just say, you know what, maybe I'll get lucky if you don't hit my hand correctly, I can just score out anyways. So I mean, may the odds be ever in his favor. You know, I'm not really sure how else to describe it.
Jamie is in a very solid position here, 4 points to 1. And Michael starting to build back up his board, of course, with Earthrise.
Yeah.
But it's being like a little slow in this situation. Jamie, if they can find their threats quickly enough, is going to have a win here pretty quickly.
You know what I'm terrified for with Michael? I mean, we know Jamie obviously has Chronos Protocol. I'm terrified Jamie's going to score 1 and get rid of his paperclip. That would be so bad.
That is a great point. Michael may think about this and decide to just get his paperclip back online by bouncing off the Kakugo. You know, even if you don't go through that, it may be worth it. So it looks like we have Michael's sweet combo here. I love this one. This is Rogue trading into Citadel Sanctuary. So nice. Citadel allowing you to end of turn trace 1. And with all of that link, clears the tag off Rogue trading. Rogue trading 2 clicks for 6 credits.
Wow.
Super nice.
Oh, here we go. He said install.
Yep, and the pay 1 from Jamie there, preventing the expose of whatever card that is. I believe NGO, for the record.
Okay.
And
like
says, hey, Michael, try and figure it out what it is. Michael says, cool, I'll expose that, bruh. There's falsified credentials.
Nice.
I believe Michael, successfully named Asset.
Wow. So, Michael. Oh, wait. I think he knew.
Yep, and grab the credits there. So NGO, of course, one of the most impactful and relevant corp cards of this cycle, allows for really great bluffs, and just super solid credits. Yep, so Michael installing there a No One Home.
Oh,
Bit
my
of a
goodness.
niche card that allows you to, whenever you take tags or net damage, trash it and prevent those with a trace 0. Not a card you see a lot, but
No,
hey, if
no.
you're running that much Link,
Oh, right,
it
right.
is a strong consideration.
Actually, how much Link is he sitting on? I mean, because, 419 has 1. Security Nexus is, 2?
Just one, but
Just
then a
one?
Maxwell as well, so 3 current Link.
Okay.
But of course, just drawing Power Tap.
Oh, man.
And there it is, allowing Michael
Wow.
to get
Wow.
even more value out of traces. Power Tap, gaining credit whenever trace is initiated.
Man, what an elaborate rig, but it's working out. Right now, it looks like it's happening for him.
I really enjoy watching this rig in action. Typically, it's quite slow. But in this situation, I don't know if Jamie has gotten off to enough of a lead to make that slowness be really relevant.
This is interesting because now Jamie, Jamie has snare. That's active now, whereas before it wasn't.
Sure.
So he may be able to bluff something out or punish Michael here for checking.
Yeah. I just have to wonder what Jamie's plan is to get the final 3 points. It's going to be pretty tough.
Yeah. The uphill battle.
All right, here comes the
Here we go.
final
Okay.
piece of this incredible 419 puzzle. The Almakua is now
Oh,
installed.
boy.
And this means that every first install rather, every turn Jamie makes, they have to really consider, maybe normally they'd let Michael see it, but the turtle's going to get a counter.
That's so good.
How do you let that turtle get a counter?
It's so good. This whole combo is just good. No,
So
I'm
Michael
happy.
poking R&D there, goes ahead and uses Nexus
Of course.
on Enigma.
Of course.
Just as I want my click.
Yeah, I mean, why lose a click into the run if you don't have to,
And both players sitting on a fairly equal credit differential. Goes ahead and pays a credit and takes a net from Kakugo to get into R&D.
Oh, here we go. Ooh,
Rashida.
Miss Rashida.
Says bye, Rashida. Just a single credit.
Miss Rashida, if you're listening, I would love to take you out sometime. Okay, would love to. This is, I mean, we're in the zone now. I think Michael's regained control. Similar like what we saw with when the oh wow.
Nice. Abagnale
What?
on the board. This really covers
Abagnale.
up. If Nexus didn't already cover up the holes that Amakua
Yeah.
couldn't break, Abagnale says, hey, all your Hortums, Enigmas, Trackers, whatever, I'll break those too.
It's pretty good.
It's
It's
pretty good.
pretty good. Just you want to be safe. You
Big
never
fan.
know. Kogate could be anywhere.
That's right.
Now, if you're Jamie here, is it win/if? I mean, do you purge ever? I mean, it's kind of hard to rationalize, right? Because as you continue to install cards, it's just going to get it bad.
It is tough to purge here. Looks like Jamie going for the Obokata. This may be the opportunity to make it happen.
I think this is okay. I think he's sort of playing with Michael, and he's like, if you challenge it, you take some net, and maybe it gives me some leg room. Otherwise, I win, right?
Exactly. This is the classic Jinteki position, putting the runner in uncomfortable situations. Michael says, hey, is that an agenda?
Oh,
And Jamie says, yes. It is an
interesting.
agenda.
Okay.
Gets the credits and gets the turtle, hopefully. Now, here's the thing. I believe Michael is aware that the innermost piece of ice is Kakugo.
Yep.
That is clear. Outermost piece of ice, I'm not sure he knows it. So the gamble is, can he deal with both pieces of ice?
Right.
And also take the agenda that he now
Right.
knows is there.
And we saw that there's other agendas in Jamie's hand. I wonder. My honest question is, let's say Michael takes this. Does that give Jamie the window, you think, for the next one?
It certainly could. With all these Rashidas and NGOs running around, a unadvanced brain trust in a remote may not draw Michael's interest, may not be worth the net damage to get past Kakugo.
Yeah.
Jamie could get up to 6 points with brain trust after this and then be in a position to just fast advance out the 7th point.
Right. And of course, Michael being behind, at only 1, this is juicy. I mean, it basically puts him right back in the game. And I guess the way he may be looking at it is he's going to hit an Obokata somewhere. Probably. He's probably thinking, I'm going to hit it somewhere.
Right.
So now that I know, is it better to hit it now so, number one, he doesn't win, but also in a controlled way? I can stem the bleeding if need be. This is a hard decision. I can see why he's taking a while. Well, I mean, he's got to get it. But I feel like it's very difficult. He's wondering, what's the recovery afterward, I think, is the question.
And I think that's why I'm really impressed with Jamie's play here, really forcing the issue,
Yeah.
like you're saying.
Yeah.
And putting Michael in a spot where on only a single point, I just don't know if you can afford to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
I think you really do just have to challenge this and make the best of it.
Yeah, I mean, when this run's done, looking at it, I think when this run's done, Michael's probably going to be, he's at 11 credits right now. When the run's done, I think he's going to be somewhere close to, 5 or 6 credits remaining. He's going to have, he's on click 2, right? He's on his second click right now. I think he spent his first click to look at the card.
Yep, with falsified.
So he's got 3 clicks. He's got 4 cards in hand. So basically, he makes this run. He's going to end the turn with, probably 6 credits and the ability to draw 2. That's not a spot you want to be in for Shinteki.
Yeah,
it's not. It's really not.
That could be pretty dangerous, and it may be that cards like Data Loop or another Anansi sitting at the top of that server is just a bad place to be.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. If he would somehow take a net damage right now, he's forced to draw right now to go get it. This is hard. I think Jamie made the right call here in forcing this pressure.
Now, I will point out, and maybe Michael's considering this, he does have the no one home on the board.
Okay.
So if some unwanted net damage comes in that would otherwise prevent him from stealing the Obokata, which he does have to take the net damage from, right?
Yep,
Because the Obokata is an additional cost. But any net damage prior to that on the run, he could potentially soak with the no one home.
This is true. This is true.
We'll see, though,
and
how he chooses to handle that.
And Jamie's in a really neat position right now, because so just to make it deeper, right? The position Jamie's in is that if Michael decides he's going to trace, Jamie has enough credits to push more money at him, I think. And then when Michael draws, he's giving Jamie an additional credit to push him further out.
Yeah.
So this is a very weird position, very weird and difficult position.
You're right. If Jamie goes down to, they can spend as much as, up to 3 credits remaining, right? Enough to score the agenda.
Correct.
They can bounce Michael out in that key Nexus trace.
Right.
Gosh.
It's tough. Welcome to Netrunner.
Welcome to Netrunner.
This is we got here. I mean,
this is the type of game we're looking for, where interesting and intense decisions are made.
Oh yeah.
Players, though, with plenty of time. To make these decisions, and
I think Michael made the right choice.
Michael goes for the draw.
Michael said draw. He had to.
Yep.
And I think that's the second click. Oh, what is this? Is he thinking? Oh, okay. I like this.
Nice.
Same old thing inside.
Yeah, inside job.
This is right. I think this is good.
Very cool. So that's going to take care of a lot of problems that could potentially arise. The combination of inside job and security nexus is really going to mean Michael can get through and pass anything.
All right, the news hound.
Yep, easy news hound there. Not a problem. Going to jump right over that. Would usually be pretty taxing, even up. Oh, nice. And then Kakugo.
Yep.
No problem.
All right, he just says, hey, I'm going to break.
So this is fine.
Yeah.
Michael has 5 cards in hand, can afford to take a net damage and steal the Obokata.
Oh, man, but, oh, gosh. But now he has no cards in hand, and he's out of clicks. So he's ending a turn against Shinteki with 0 cards in hand. How do you feel about that?
Pretty dangerous. I will say I haven't seen a huge number of Palana players with Neural EMP. It happens. I don't know if Jamie is on that per se, but I think the real benefit for Jamie in this situation is, like you were saying.
Yeah.
This is potentially a super solid window to slam and jam.
I agree. I would agree. Man, so this is probably the wrong call, but if you were Jamie, so he's got the Brain Trust in hand. Do you think it would have been fine for him to go install Advance? Try to bluff out that Brain Trust as another Obokata?
Whoa.
I think that would have been, I think he possibly could have pulled it off.
That would be a spicy play. Says, let's just make this remote even more brutal. to get through. And now with 2 Kakugos.
Wow.
If Jamie chooses next
making
turn
it dangerous
to put some agendas in there, Michael is going to be continually taxed.
Oh yeah.
Of his cards.
Oh yeah. Mike said, draw. I need these.
Yep.
I need all of these.
Slam the Earthrise.
Oh yeah.
Get more card draw. Oh. And the NGO front coming off the
back
top for Jamie. This may be the bluff.
Do it.
Bluff City.
No, dude, no. It's like, no, do the NGO. You need it.
So this is giving Michael so many things to think about. If Jamie continues to pay the 1 credit to prevent the expose, Michael really has to make some smart calls about what could be in the remote.
I think. Wait, did he install? I think he saw Rashida, correct? It looked like Rashida, I think.
I believe so.
Unadvanced.
Yep.
Man, I love this because it feels, and I'm maneuvering around, trying to put myself in their headspace. It feels like the momentum has now swung back to Michael since he was able to score the Obokata.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if I'm misreading this. I think Jamie has a lot of potential here. He's got a lot of, he's got economy in hand. He's trying to make the remote dangerous. A 3-pointer either way wins the game, right? So how does Jamie close this out? So if you're Jamie, you want to score 5-3, probably, right? How are you going to do it? Can you find a way?
It's tough.
Yeah. It's like, how do you find it?
I really think doing a smart bluff in the remote or trying for the fast advance, 2 more agendas planned.
I think so, yeah.
It's one of those 2 is the way out.
Yeah, it's complicated. Welcome to Netrunner.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Got some. I think this is fine. I know it sounds dangerous, but I think
nice. Okay, this is cool. So Michael not running last turn, and Jamie finds
there it is.
Their brain trust and shipment from Tenon.
Yep. Now that's the 3rd one, and I see. Is that? Oh, he's gonna shuffle it back. Oh yeah. Those cards are going back.
So this is really nice. We were just talking about this path to victory.
Yep.
It's less flashy than the Obokata in the remote, but it's
safe,
effective, and puts Michael in a spot where he needs to start challenging. Otherwise, it's bad news.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, there's no agenda.
Nope. But just checking, and with the Omakua breaking for a single credit, no big deal. Cortex lock, usually nasty, but the turtle says.
And I'm pretty sure Michael's just checking to see if he has any other fast advance tools available. I don't blame him.
Counting influence, counting fast advance cards, and deciding, when's the time to go to R&D or HQ.
I think.
But Jamie, they've presented such a good threat on those servers. The ice that even though you can bypass it, still hits you with net damage is just brutal.
Yeah,
just brutal.
You think, nah, that's probably a bad play. I was thinking about the snare, in Jimmy's hand. It's like, hey, oh, well, maybe it pays off.
Oh, nice. So Michael saying, I accept some net damage, and it is worth the trade.
Oh, yeah.
So diversion of funds there.
Get it.
Classic card.
It's funny. It's like that card feels so familiar.
Oh.
I don't know why.
We haven't seen it, and yet we've known it's there all along. It is, of course, 1 to play, and it is a double, and you run on HQ, and you siphon away 5 credits. Pretty nice.
And man, I think Michael's safe. Okay, so we have the 4-2. We're there.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty hard to pull off the same trick that Jamie used at the beginning of this game.
Yeah,
decides instead just to purge.
Wow,
which is pretty solid.
And I want to make sure we didn't miss it with Michael now having both those no-win homes. He's not died from that damage. That's not going to happen in this game.
Pretty safe. And I should correct, by the way, I thought Michael was going in with Nexus to HQ there last turn, but in fact, with the run on Archives, Almakua had gotten up to 5 strength, which is perfect.
Wow.
To get through Anansi, which may have been why Jamie opted to purge there.
Oh yeah.
To just take that threat offline.
Oh yeah. He does not want to be. He does not want to be. Credit siphoned again. Not again.
So the big question is, I think, is it time to just go for Nisei in remote?
He can get in, Like I think Jamie knows he can get in. If I'm Jamie, I think he's holding out for HQ safe or safer-ish. Safer
for a couple turns.
For a couple turns. I think maybe Jamie's hoping he can assemble the fast advance pieces because Michael has no answer to it. So if Jamie can assemble the fast advance pieces like the biotic labor and the tenon, is it? Yeah, he'll be able to just win the game outright that way.
That being said, going for the agenda score in the remote puts Jamie in the same position that they were in earlier, which is to say, if Michael does get in, it still doesn't win Michael the game to get 2 points.
Yeah. Right.
So
That's
you
true.
may just do it to
Boom.
open up the next scoring window.
Boom. Actually, good call, Alec, because that's exactly what's happening.
So it looks like there's an install double advance
I'm
with
excited,
the credit
I'm
for
excited.
419. And
Is that the NGO or is it the? Oh, it's an NGO. Oh, got him.
what is it? What is it?
It's
Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be?
What do you think it is, Michael?
Michael.
Have you figured it out? No.
Gotta know. Gotta figure.
Yeah, I'm with this. Michael's whole body position is me right now.
This
like
is
I'm
a
like,
hard
oh
call.
gosh, what is that? Yeah, that is a hard call. It's like, is he bluffing me or is it real?
Yep. Michael's just drawn a turning wheel, which is
okay.
usually a card you want to get online sooner in these sort of games there where the extra accesses are going to be really vital.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But at this stage, I don't know, you could either turning wheel, start pressuring centrals, or bite on this remote.
Possibly. I
And
think
Michael has to make the call one way or the other.
Yeah, with the lack of counters on Amakua, I definitely think it makes it a more difficult idea to, he can't really get through the way he wants to. Man. I mean, this is good timing by Jamie. He did purge previous turn.
Sure. So it's going to be, I think, not very easy to get in there.
No.
Because the Amaku is only 0 strength. And Nexus will only get you through one of those ice. So even with Inside Job, this is a fairly safe remote unless Michael goes out of his way.
And he does have Paperclip. So if he really wants to, that barrier can be broken.
That is a great point. I had totally forgotten. Yeah, Paperclip just sitting there at the bottom of the heap.
Oh, yeah.
Just chilling.
If he really wants to get in there, he can. Well, I mean, with the barrier. But yeah, I think it's possible. Between Abagnale
Good point.
and Paperclip, he's probably good. And he has the FIM, so really, he's got a full suite kind of ready. If he really wants it.
All right, so the big run here, Michael says,
Yeah.
oh, hey, Clippy,
Yeah, go get it, Mike.
I heard you were making a document. Can I help you with that?
Wow, throwback.
You want to print something? All right.
So good.
Paperclip, easy 1 credit.
Okay.
Single net. And
Man.
keeps going.
Of course.
And says, I have to imagine security nexus.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Or, there's a no end the run on that, so you might as well just let the single trace fire.
That's true. Because he's got the link.
Because he's got the link and the power tap. 1 more net coming out there, and
Nice.
NGO.
Nice. That wasn't that bad. Michael didn't lose very many resources.
Yep.
And, he prevented, Jamie still got his credits, but I like that. I very much.
That is pretty solid. Looks like the biotic labor coming off the top there.
I-
One part
Does he have it?
of a fast advance
Here we
combo.
go. He's open.
I just don't think
He's
it's enough. Has to find an agenda
he's-
that's easier scored
he's
than
digging.
the say. Yeah.
Okay.
Tough spot.
He is digging. I mean, eventually he'll get it, I think. Oh, there we go. And he's trying to make sure he does.
Nice. So the News Hounds now gaining an in the run sub team from Scarcity.
Got even better. Yeah.
Scarcity really only adding those subs, not necessarily taxing. Ooh, and a corporate grant.
Wow.
From
I
Michael.
would not have expected that.
This is
to be
great. So
honest.
his current of choice, corporate grant, allowing him to slowly sap away credits from Jamie. And honestly, with their
That
credit
guy-
totals to this point, corporate grant might be relevant
Right.
in the taxing game.
The art on that guy looks so mad. He's so angry.
Who gave me this grant?
Who? He looks
It's
so
not
mad.
real. So easy break there
Oh, yeah.
for Michael heading into R&D. It looks like, nope, just going instead for the turning wheel, spin of the wheel, building up counters. Is that?
I think it is. Is it
Hold
Philonic?
on.
I think it's Philonic. I think he
with
got it.
biotic.
He's checking. He's doing the
Yep,
math.
says biotic,
And
and
there
there it
it
is.
is.
Oh,
Yep.
what a killer game.
Nice,
Jamie
nice.
coming together. Their plan to fast advance rush, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
And Michael just didn't quite
No.
manage to get his plan together in time.
And he made good plays. He made some truly, truly great plays there.
Oh, yeah.
Like we saw, very near the middle there where there was a critical run on Obokata. He
Yep.
really, really needed to make sure that was a run that he completed. successfully, just to make sure he was still in the game.
Yep.
I feel like it was for very much in the middle. It was a very big back and forth, and the control had very much switched. But I mean that's the thing we see with fast advance.